I bring the light to the deepest secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you. All right, now listen, before we get too far in the video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 1,000 likes. That would definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate the 9 a.m. and the 5 p.m. daily double uploads. And you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, all right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So today, my nephews and nieces, what we're gonna talk about is the glass cleaning lockdown. Yes, another meta build. I think this is volume 4, if I'm not mistaken. And the glass cleaning lockdown is a build that you see a lot in the parks. And the thing is that there's just a couple versions of the glass cleaning lockdown that you can make. But to me, I think the best version, or like the meta, or the way it should be meta, is that it's going to be the one that can shoot, okay? So right now, we're going to go power forward. You can go left or right-handed. It doesn't really matter. You do want to go with the Hall of Fame shooting and the Hall of Fame defense, okay? That's going to be very important. And then what you want to do is go with the speed and vert. And the reason why you want to go speed and vert is because vert does play a lot when it comes to rebounding. And if you go pure speed and you don't have a vert, and then you go against a center that does have a vert and the same amount of rebounding, you will see a difference in how he will be continue to get the rebounds over you because you're not able to jump as high. So trust me, going center, you want to have the vert, okay? And then what we want to do here is this. We want to max out the close shot. We want to go 52 on the driving layup. We want to max out that driving dunk, and we want to max out the standing dunk for 8 finishing badges. Then you want to max out your mid-range, your 3-point shot, and then your free throw to 80, all right, for just 12 shooting. And then you want to max out your pass accuracy, and then you want to go 58 on your ball handling to get 3 playmaking badges, and we're going to talk about what's important about that. And then you want to max out your interior defense, your perimeter, your lateral quickness, skip your steal, max out your blocks, your offensive and defensive rebounding. Now, this is the thing, my nephews and nieces. You can take away your playmaking, but one thing that I'm starting to realize is that, like, glue hands is actually pretty good. And also, bullet passers actually pretty good. But at the same time, I have a stretch that doesn't have neither one, and I don't see an issue with it. But I wanted to show you initially what you could make to be able to give you those 3 additional playmaking badges. So if you're somebody that wants to have that gold glue hands, or you're somebody that needs to have that gold bullet passer, which I don't think you really need a bullet passer, but the gold hands is critical, I'm telling you. But it's not as big if you're not necessarily as a competitive type player type, but it's really your preference. Now, I just want to show you this version because what I'm gonna do is I'm taking it off, all right? So I'm actually gonna max out my free throw and then get that rest on my post, on my sharp shooting. And I'm sorry here to get that 19 shooting now. And then with that additional 14, I'm actually gonna put it on my steal. Now, even though I don't have anything, other attributes it gives out, I'm still gonna go ahead and put it here on my steal. But again, like I said, you could go pass accuracy and ball handling to get that 3, but you see how you go from 12 to 19 just by changing sacrificing those 3. So that's the reason why I'm going this route, right? Body type, I'm actually gonna go define. You wanna drop it down to 6'8". You want to go up to 259 pounds, all right? And then you want to get your wingspan, and you want to get that all the way out, maxed out to 90, okay? So now check this out, my nephews and nieces. Let's talk about a few things, right? You do know you get a +8 to your physicals, right? You get a +4 from 95 to 99 overall. Then you get an additional +4 by doing either of these 3 things. Either A, going into my career, become a starter. Once you become a starter, sim out the rest of the season, play every single playoff game, win a championship, and you get the Gym Rat badge, okay? B, go into the Gatorade facility. Obviously, when you go in the Gatorade facility, talk to the guy in the entrance. He will give you a quest of just hitting level 40 in season 1, and then you will get the Gym Rat badge like that. Or C, just go ahead every 7 days, get a +4 in each workout, and then you get a +4 that way. But the cool thing is this, you'll have a 79 speed You have a 77 acceleration. You'll also have a ridiculous 86 vert, and then you will have a 69 strength. So you actually have a little more strength on this build. But really what sets the Glass Clean Lockdown apart is, of course, you have more interior defense, okay? So let's just talk about it real quick. So you do get a +4 to your finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, and rebounding. The only big thing really here is that you do get an 87 standing and a 77 driving dunk and a 91 close shot. You're not 6'10 or taller, so you cannot get big man contact dunks or anything like that, but it's still a good solid finishing badges because you do have 8. The shooting is really, really good. Of course, you don't need a lot of shooting in this game. 77 mid-range shot with a 74 3 ball. You shoot really, really consistent and good there. You even have an 88 free throw if you play rec, and also a ridiculous 82 post fade if you wanted to obviously fade if you needed to. Your interior defense is an 80, a 78 perimeter and ladder quickness. So you have an 80 interior with a 78 perimeter. I think that's a really good balance. This is one of the few builds that will give you a really good interior with really decent amount of perimeter. You have a 66 steal, an 87 block, 79 offensive rebound, and then of course a really good 88 defensive rebound, right? Now, when it comes to your takeovers, you do get rim, glass, and sharp. But my advice is that do not worry about sharp takeover because that is not gonna be your primary job. Your primary job is gonna be getting rebounds. That is huge. So that's why glass takeover always becomes so popular. If you look on like, especially for comp centers, rim, 2K has to figure out a way to make rim protector more viable. Like, I don't know if it has to have like some type of like radius where like if people are within a radius, their badge drops or something like that, whatever. But glass takeover is just so powerful that literally when you get it, it's almost impossible for the other person, the other opposing center to get rebounds over you. You can worm them, you can like box them out, you can jump over them. It's just too powerful. So we want to go here, all right? And then here you have it, my nephews and nieces, we have the glass cleaning lockdown, all right? So now what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna test the build out real quick. We're gonna get to 99, and of course, you know, we'll get you out of here, right? So let's get 99 here. All right, so what we want to do here, the big one is going to be Fearless Finisher and Posterizer. Those are going to be the most important ones. I like getting putback balls on bronze because that obviously is going to help with just getting like putback dunks. I just like doing that. And then I like Fast Twitch, all right? Fast Twitch speeds up standing layups, dunks around the rim. So that's what I'll go with here. On this instance, the most important ones, of course, are going to be the Hot Zone Hunter and it's going to be the Sniper. We all know how that is. These are the two most important badges to have. And then, of course, Catch and Shoot and Blinders are really good to have also at Hall of Fame. Limitless Spot Up is another good one if you're going to be in a situation to where you have your point guard wants you to sit so far back. They are supposed to be updating the Limitless Spot Up to where it's not going to have to be 31 feet away from the basket. Literally, you have to be 31 feet away from the basket for it to activate. But when they do fix that, I think this will be a good badge to have. But with the 3 left over, the ones that I recommend taking a look at will either be Green Machine or Clutch Shooter. I like going Clutch Shooter just because every once in a while you do get that situation where you feel like it's a clutch situation, and sometimes you get the early release or whatever. So Clutch Shooter is really good to have here. On this one right here with just one, believe it or not, you still want to go bailout with this because there's opportunities for that, or go glue hands. But I feel like you don't have bailout on bronze every single time. It feels like every game you have a situation where you need to pass out. So that's why I say there. And then here on the defensive side, obviously you're picking popper or spot up. So it really depends on brick wall. But now what 2K Labs just said, brick wall is really good on silver. So I'm gonna start trying silver out and I will come back to y'all and let y'all know if that's actually working. Chase down artists on bronze. You need Rim Protector Hall of Fame, and you definitely want Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame. Intimidator Hall of Fame, of course. Now we do have 5 left over. This is all about preference. Interceptor is really good. Pogo Stick's another good one I like. And Clamps is another good one. So for me personally, I'm gonna go Pogo Stick on gold, and then I'm gonna go Interceptor. All right, so this is the route that I will go. Box Out is a really good one to have too if you need be, but you know, I'm actually like rocking it like this. But there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is the Glass Clean Lockdown build. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger Man. You know, when I say I'm back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop out the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on that corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go ahead.